So I last left off where Goku was going to Otherworld and gonna end up training with King Kai. I was about to say Master Roshi, but yeah, I almost forgot it was King Kai. Learning the Kaioken and Spirit Bomb, all that good stuff. So we're going back to what if Goku was female? Yeah, there's a story I thought I wouldn't update. No one watched the first one, so I just decided to put a second one because, like I said, I wanted to do this for me. And if you guys don't watch it, that's fine. I'm not trying to get you guys to watch it at all. If you do watch it, then great, more viewers. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about where we last left off. We last left off with Goku fighting Raditz and Piccolo doing a special beam cannon, killing both Raditz and Goku. That didn't change. No. That has not changed at all. Let me think about this rationally. So yeah. Sorry, my mom's in the bathroom. Alright, so like I was saying, we last left off of Goku getting killed with Raditz and Piccolo doing the special beam cannon. Piccolo saying that they'll wish her back with the Dragon Balls. See, Piccolo, you shouldn't have said that. You do not know what happened. Because, Raditz kept his scouted on. Nappa and Vegeta would still go to Earth. Because, it took a year to get to Earth. So Goku was traveling. Goku got recommended from Kami saying that if she could go, saying that she can go train with King Kai and Piccolo. Sorry, Piccolo, dude, you're not in this part right now. Goku would be on Snake's Way, traveling. All that situation. She would fall off Snake's Way and all that stuff. Still happens the same way. Excuse me. By the time she gets to King Kai's planet, it's been like almost a few months. So she has to train, and I mean train now. So she trains with King Kai. Well, really hardly because she barely can walk on a 10 times gravity planet. Because, Earth is not a planet that has that much gravity. So she ends up doing the same things that Goku does. Change us after the monkey dude, and chases after Gregory, I think it was, or Grimace. I don't remember what his name was. I think the monkey's name was Bobo. Yeah, she would still have to tell King Kai a joke just to train there, so yeah, there's that little thing that still happens. And if you're wondering how it happened with the time skip, Goku would be living with Bulma because she didn't want to live in the wilderness. She'd still be training over at Grandpa Gohan's area and stuff, but she'll live with Bulma, chilling with her, being her friend and stuff. That stuff happens. Like I said, it's not going to be the same story, but I see it happening. So yeah. And if you're wondering what happens to Trunks, oh, don't worry. Do not worry. Trunks will be popping up. Just not Trunks from. It's gonna be the same Trunks, but not Bulma's Trunks because Bulma wouldn't have any kids with Vegeta, you know, because he would end up with Goku, like I said in the last part. But Trunks would still go there to give Goku the heart medication and stuff, and figuring out that this is not the timeline and knowing that Goku was a guy and not a girl. But we're getting off the topic. We're not even at the Android saga. We're still at the Saiyan saga. So yeah, Goku would be training, learning the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb. Then the whole situation on Earth happens. Nappa, being who he is, destroys an entire area with a lift of his hand. Vegeta just standing there all casually and shit. Then they would get him to go over to an area to fight off of an area that has no people. Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, and since there's no Gohan, we'll add Piccolo would be there. We'll add Muten Roshi. But why not Chi-Chi? Well, Chi-Chi wouldn't be a big benefactor in this. She will still be a part of the team, but not that big of a benefactor. Like I said, she'll be learning with the Ox King, so she wouldn't really be a part of this fight. Working a stable job and stuff like that. But she would be with Bulma. She would definitely be with Bulma, talking with her and Capsule Corp and stuff. So, yeah, there's nothing that Chi-Chi could do. Chi-Chi wouldn't even be a part of this story by right now. For right now, I say. For right now. So, like I said, they go fight Nappa. Well, first they fight the Cybermen. And, the whole thing with Yamcha. Yeah, that still happens. And then, they keep fighting Nappa. Chaozu exploding himself, Tien getting killed in the process too. And when Nappa was about to go after Piccolo, Goku arrived. Yay, Goku! Wait, what happened with Master Roshi? Well, Master Roshi wouldn't really fight at all. He would just not know what to do at all. I mean, yeah, he'll do his Kamehameha, but that's it. There's nothing much he could be able to do. Krillin would put up a decent fight, but, he's not strong enough to fight against Nappa. Which his power level was, again, what exactly? Nappa's power level was... I don't know what Nappa's power level was. It doesn't say here. Oh, 4,000. Nappa's power level would be 4,000. Roshi would be a power level of like 1,000? I'm just being genuine. Genuine. I can't say genuine. Generous. Thank you. So yeah, when Goku shows up, yeah, she still breaks his spine. Nappa being destroyed by 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 Vegeta, and canon the same thing happens. I'm sorry for that. I yawned. Okay, so what else could I add? Since Vegeta would still have a scouter, he would still do the whole entire 9,000 bit. You know, it's all for 9,000. That bit. Because you know, Goku being suppressed, he's like 5,000. But not suppressed, it will be 9,000. And because Goku knows the Kaioken, he's putting up a decent. She's putting up a decent fight against Vegeta. Vegeta's loving this fight, very much loving this fight, because he didn't really know that a Saiyan woman would be on Earth. Because, just like I said, Raditz said brother, not sister, because he didn't really care enough to know his own sister's identity. It was kind of a shock for Raditz to find out that his brother was actually a sister, you know. And it would be a shock for Vegeta finding that out too, because Raditz loved talking about his younger brother because he was weaker than him. Like I said, Raditz didn't know if it was a girl or a guy, so he just kept calling it a he. Her, he. Sorry, Raditz, but you're not beloved in this channel. Not right now, at least. Okay, so yeah, they would be fighting. Vegeta would be very impressed by the Saiyan strength. He didn't think that a female Saiyan would be strong. But you know, Vegeta being Vegeta, he puts his pride on the line, making the artificial moon because you know Goku told Piccolo about the tail and everything, and Piccolo would be obligated to destroy the moon, that entire thing. And because of that, Vegeta made an artificial moon, them fighting, Goku getting grabbed, getting squished almost to death by Vegeta, and then Yajirobe cutting off his tail because you know Yajirobe snuck on the battlefield and shit. Well, technically, I think he was there, but I don't really remember all of Z that much. And Vegeta was resorting back to his smaller state. Goku, barely hanging on, does a times two Kaioken, punches Vegeta in the face, smacking him right down on the ground. Everyone is exhausted, especially Goku. Vegeta ends up retreating back to his pod, being licking his wounds, saying that not without before Goku taking him down, Vegeta would take down Piccolo. That still happens because they didn't want to. There's no Dragon Balls, so they can't rush Piccolo back with Dragon Balls, and since Piccolo dead, Kami died too. Well, technically, he didn't die; just disappears because you know If Piccolo goes, so does Kami. And getting, like I said, Goku seeing that knocks him down with the Kaioken times 2, then falls to the ground after that. Vegeta calling his pod, Krillin trying to kill him, Goku saying not to, that she wants to fight him again. Vegeta smirks at this and says that if you want to bring your friends back, go to Namek, because they have wish orbs there too. Goku's confused by this remark. Like I said, switching up the story a little. Plus, Vegeta kind of found the saying interesting, so why not tell him about the wish orbs? Vegeta saying that he'll be there too, but after he heals, because who the hell knows what Frieza would wish for if he got his hands on the Dragon Balls. And he literally needs all the backup he can get. So, yeah, you know the thing about the pride of the Saiyans? Yeah, that's not changing. Vegeta would definitely still have his pride. And plus being beaten by a girl, oh, that's gonna be bigger pride than ever. A very big pride. So he goes to Frieza's planet, gets into the healing thingy-mabobber they have. Healing chamber, I think they called it. And Goku and all the rest of the gang goes to the hospital with Bulma carrying Chi-Chi, Chi-Chi carrying Goku to the ship because, like I said, she's strong but not strong enough to beat a Saiyan. She can carry one, but not beat one. Then they get senso beans healing. Then Popo calls them, telling them about the ship. The whole entire building the ship. Goku saying if she can build him a ship with gravity, and all that thing happens. They go to Namek. So who's going to Namek, you ask? That would be Bulma, of course. Krillin, yeah, not changing. Yamcha. Tien dead, so he ain't going. Yamcha going. Master Roshi would go, and they would ask Yajirobe, but Yajirobe. So who would be the last one who could go? Well, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi would go. Wait, what? Why Chi-Chi? You just said she's not strong enough. Well, think about this. Potential awakenings? Yeah, there's that little tidbit. The Grand Elder dude, Guru. So yeah, that happens. Okay, so yeah, that would happen. So now we got the Namek saga. Well, should I say Frieza saga? That entire thing still happens the same way. Well, a little differently. Vegeta already knowing that going to Namek doesn't really feel Frieza in because he wants to keep Frieza in the dark as much as possible, and plus he didn't want to really tell Frieza that he asked Earthlings to help him. You know, the whole thing with Vegeta's pride, yeah, that thing. that that little tidbit still happens. Plus, he already figured out that he wasn't going to wish for immortality because who in the right mind or sane would wish for immortality when they can just keep training to get strong? Yeah, they can wish to stay young forever, but what would be the point? You know the whole thing with Bulma wishing she to keep her young and stuff. I think that's the reason why every time Bulma ages, she's not really that looks all that old. Especially Bulma being in her 40s to late 50s when she met Vegeta, or was she in her 30s? No, I think yeah, she was in her late 30s to 40s when she met Vegeta. Bulma old, my guys and girls, ladies and gents. Bulma's very old. She doesn't look old, but she old. Plus, yeah, that. Okay, so oh wait, so we have the entire Namek saga. Uh, we'll use this picture. We have the entire Namek saga. I mean Frieza saga. So let's go power levels. Krillin would be with his, I think, potential unlocked. One, no, not with his potential unlocked. Would be a 1500 power level. Vegeta would be 19 to 2400. I mean 24 Dal. Namek Warriors is just a 1000 or 3000. Suppress 1000, not suppress 3000. Marie would be 5000, and Bana and Sui would be below 1500. Curry would be 18,000. Darbon would be 22,000, and Zarbon would be 23. And that entire thing, without the transformation and stuff. The entire thing still happens. They fight. They find them trying to kill the Namekians to get the Dragon Balls, and Krillin jumps in, stopping them from killing Dende with the guy breaking their scouters, and does the Solar Flare, carrying Dende out of there and getting the hell out of Dodge. Vegeta would see this and fight the Doria, whooping his ass, but not Zarbon. Zarbon would whack him so hard that he will fall to the ground. Because the whole transformation thing, yeah. Carrying him to the Frieza ship, saying that he's gonna get questioned and all that. Now we got the Ginyu Force coming to Namek because Frieza's tired of the people failing him. Oh, if you're wondering what happened to Zarbon after Vegeta got healed, he whooped his ass and killed him. Captain Ginyu would be around 120 power level. Goku would be a 9,000. 90,000, my bad. He would be at 90,000. But since when Ginyu takes her body, it would be a 60,000 because the entire switching body situation, not knowing how to tap into the entire power of Goku. Vegeta would take relish in this and whoop her ass. And I mean whoop her ass. The entire potential thing? Yeah, they still got that unlocked. They still meet Grand Elder Guru, and they got their potentials along. Yamcha, Krillin, Chi-Chi. That's it. Yajirobe and Bulma wouldn't really be able to get their potential unlocked. They're the only three fighters really there. Then Grand Elder would say they have to make a wish on Dragon Ball fast. The entire situation. They summons Shenron with Dende's help make two wishes. One to bring back Piccolo and bring him here, and the other one, the last one, they couldn't make it because the Dragon Balls turn to stone and stuff like that. And since the Earth Dragon Balls wasn't really used to, I'm not letting it be used to bring back the other guys because they got brought back by the Earth Dragon Balls, I believe. I don't think they got brought back by the making of Dragon Balls. So Kami would gather the Dragon Balls, wish back everyone that got defeated by the Saiyans, and or everything that happened with the Saiyans to be reversed, and those guys will be brought back. Since they used the Earth Dragon Balls, they're not going to be able to bring back Yamcha, Ten's Shinhan, and Chaozu again because of this. And because of that reason, then yeah, that's that. Now, because of the entire thing with Frieza, Goku would be, because being heavily damaged, Goku would be around a 3 million attack power. Krillin would be a 750,000. And I forget what Vegeta would be. I think Vegeta would be a 250,000. Just going off the basis that I see here. And because of that, Vegeta wouldn't even stand a chance. I mean, possibly in first form Frieza, probably. No, not even first form Frieza. He wouldn't even stand a chance. But we'll just say he'll put up somewhat of a fight. Him baiting Frieza to turn into his second form. Second form Frieza would be a 1 million attack. Okay, Vegeta done messed up. He got knocked around. Then they healing them all. Vegeta would still be in the fight, but now he'll be like a 2 million because we don't want to get him to Goku's power level yet. He'll be a 2 million, so he's still behind her power and just a little bit right now. And Frieza getting tired of this goes into his third form, my bad. Or did he jump to his second form? Final form. I'm just going to say she got tired of just messing around. He got tired of just messing around and changes into his final form. Goku would still be in the healing chambers because, that entire thing never changed. The same fight happens. Vegeta getting tossed to the ground. And them all being beaten to a pulp that when Goku arrives, it pisses her off. Jumping straight into Kaioken, putting up a fight against Frieza in his final form. Frieza going from 50% to did I mention that Frieza was at 50%? Yeah, he wasn't not holding back against anyone. Yeah, he didn't kill anyone, yeah, but he wasn't holding back either. He was going to kill him, but then Goku popped up, fighting Frieza and Kaioken times 10. You know, the whole strenuous thing being on her body. So she had to do this fast. Frieza jumping into the final form of 100, well, still at 50 because she didn't really think that Goku was strong enough to beat her. Big mistake, Frieza. You should have never trashed your scouter. You know, the whole the Spirit Bomb happens the same way. Goku being tired and worn out. Them celebrating. Them, Piccolo be on Namek, absorbed now. That entire thing still happens. Then him being blasted with the thing because he was the one fighting Frieza next, and he was not holding back. And being blasted with the beam after that fight with Goku. And Frieza would explode Krillin, which would really piss her off. Because Krillin was her best friend. Exception for Bulma and Chi-Chi, but Krillin was like her very best friend. Okay, Frieza, you done messed up because Goku and Super Saiyan? Oh boy, that's a whole different power level. Even you in your freaking 100% form wouldn't do much against that. Because Goku went up from a 3 million to a 150 million. Frieza's just in the full 100% form, his 100% form, it would be a 120 million. Yeah, that's not doing nothing. Goku would whoop him. You know, the whole desperation, Frieza gonna destroy the planet. Them using a wish to bring back Guru and stuff. Yeah, that entire thing. Them using the Dragon Balls from the Namek, wishing everyone off except Goku and Frieza. Using the wish for Dragon Balls to bring back everyone who got killed by Frieza too. Except also Vegeta we brought back too, if I didn't mention that. Because why not have the Dragon Balls grant more than just one wish at this point? Because Kami would be able to alter the Dragon Balls enough to make them grant 2 wishes. It's Dende that made the Dragon Balls grant 3 wishes. Or was it 2? Originally, the Dragon Balls granted 1 wish. But Kami would let them grant 2 wishes because why not? 1 wish to bring back the planet, the people that got killed by Frieza. Not that big of a task for Shenron. So they'll still have 1 wish to go, which it's another story thing I changed. And the second to bring back everyone that Frieza just blatantly killed with her voices. His voices. And that entire thing happens. The same way. Then we got Goku fighting Frieza. The entire thing with Goku sparing Frieza, changing back into her base form. Then Goku's trying to kill Goku. Frieza trying to kill Goku. Goku goes back in Super Saiyan, and the last is Frieza. Just there. Franklin Lee trying to escape, couldn't go on Frieza's ship, so she had to use an escape pod, which was set to the coordinates of what exactly? Yardrat. Vegeta finding out that Goku turned into a Super Saiyan by freaking Bulma because she was hiding around places. Bulma goes like, she got really mad and her hair turned golden with a greenish tint in her eyes. Freaking Vegeta would be pissed. And this is where the pride of the Saiyan comes in. But Dragon Fist, wouldn't he fall in love with Bulma? No. She wasn't very that much feisty being with a woman Saiyan instead of a male Saiyan because, you know, Goku was very oblivious to things. You know, that entire thing with Goku being a very big idiot? That entire thing? Okay, so what should I do for a picture? I guess I'll just keep it on this one. Oh wait, no, I have a picture for Yardrat. This one. Yeah, I get it. It's the Super Saiyan 3. You saying she's on Super Saiyan 3 on Yardrat? No, I'm not saying that. Give me a second. Let me think about this rationally. Give me a second. Trying to find something here. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, this is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but yeah, she didn't learn Super Saiyan 3 on Yardrat. Don't worry, that's just a picture that I can only find of her and Yardrat doing clothes. But wouldn't that really be cool? It would make the entire fighting with everyone be easier. No, I'm not doing it that way. So she goes back to Earth. Then Trunks would arrive, you know, King Cold and Cyber freaking Frieza. Trunks arriving, slashing everyone. Seeing Vegeta, Krillin, Piccolo, and Bulma there with Chi-Chi. He would be very confused on why Chi-Chi was there. Gohan should have been there, and not Chi-Chi. I mean, not Gohan should have been there, but he was kind of confused, thinking why the hell Bulma was there. Well, I mean Bulma, freaking Chi-Chi. He wouldn't understand why his mom was there, but why Bulma? He's thinking, did he alter time somehow? No, Trunks, the whole entire multiverse theory. Or did you forget about that? This is a part of a multiverse where Goku was a female and ended up with Vegeta. Yeah, I'm still letting that happen. Don't question me about it. But yeah, because of that reason, Bulma never got together with Vegeta. Vegeta was supposed to be training to figure out how to transform into Super Saiyan because he has no idea what the hell Kakarot is. And he'll be there when Trunks arrives. But when he finds out that Trunks was a Saiyan, oh yeah, that'd be crazy. And then when Goku arrives, they all go to greet her. But Goku would be very confused on why they knew that she was coming. And they would say, your friend said that you were coming here. Then they all point at Trunks, except for Vegeta, of course, because, the pride of the Saiyan Prince. I'm milking that very hardly. the Saiyan Prince thing. Oh, and if you're wondering if Trunks is going to be born in this timeline, oh, don't worry. Before he settled down with Goku, Bulma would have her way with him, regardless. No, it's not weird. Vegeta could have him. Why not? The dude literally could have him. He doesn't need to settle down with one person. But I'm letting him settle down with Goku, so Trunks will still be born. Just way earlier than he was normally born. This would put Trunks on a loop, questioning what the hell's going on, because he will see his younger self way before the time was necessary for him to even be born. Well, not as a kid, but him being as a baby. Because it took him a pretty long time just to get fuel for the time machine, getting back in time, and Goku arriving. So, on those times, yeah, Bulma would have a child with Vegeta, but not married to him. No, oh hell no, not married to him. It was like a one-night thing. Not happening again. Okay, that makes sense. I guess. Or you wanted me to put it this way. Bulma would have a child with someone else. It doesn't have to be Vegeta. It'd still be a half Saiyan, but who would it be? Trunks would still be there, but who would be the son, the father of that kid? Well, that's the tricky part. I don't know how I would put it this way. They would wish back the Saiyans, thinking that, oh, they can beat them now. Why not? Raditz would come back. So would Nappa, but Nappa would be killed by Vegeta again. So that's hysterical comedy I see happening. Raditz, he wouldn't really care about because Raditz wasn't anything to him. And now, definitely, he is nothing to him. Vegeta would just leave Raditz be because, that entire thing. Or he would kill Raditz and leave Nappa alive. I don't like to have the idea of Raditz being alive and Nappa not. So yeah, we'll say that he killed off Raditz and leaves Nappa be. Then the whole one night stands thing, Vegeta killing Nappa after that entire situation. But Giant Fist, why would you kill off Nappa after the one night stand? Well, that's the tricky part. Vegeta would find out that Nappa had intercourse with Bulma, and this would rub him the wrong way. Why? You said he liked Goku. Yes, but he also liked Bulma. And him finding out Raditz took the advantage before he even could do it, yeah, that would piss the Saiyan off. Very hardly. You know, the whole pride thing still comes into play, guys. Killing Nappa there and then as soon as he found out that she had a child. Thinking, oh, it's Vegeta's kid. No, it is not Vegeta's kid. Not even close to being Vegeta's kid. Raditz wasn't even... Nappa wasn't even his brother. He was freaking Vegeta's bodyguard. And because of that, Vegeta didn't want to go anywhere near Bulma. So he decided to settle for Kakarot when she came back. Wait, what? Settle for Kakarot? Doesn't he love her? Oh, he does not like her at all. For right now. Because, the whole Saiyans and Saiyans having children because we populating the universe thing. Yeah, that thing. Getting their Saiyan race back. That still happens. And because Goku would have way more knowledge than her canon counterpart. Oh, she will be smart. She will be very smart. Because who's her friends? Bulma, Chi-Chi, both smart females. Why can't a female Saiyan be smarter than her male counterpart? So I'm gonna just do it that way. She'll have knowledge, and she'll definitely want to give her child a good education. The same thing Chi-Chi does. We're still doing the whole good wife housewife trope that Toriyama did in Dragon Ball. We're not getting rid of that because what would Dragon Ball be without a good housewife? 2 of them, may I add. So Bulma would be left raising Gohan, Trunks on her own. Okay. Don't worry, Trunks will still have his hair. We're not giving him Nappa's baldness. Because he gets his hair from his mom's side too, We're not going to just get Trunks to get bald. Don't worry, Bola would never be born in this timeline. Or any timeline at all. Because the whole entire Saiyan thing. So when getting back on topic, when Goku would arrive thinking that she doesn't know who this person is, Trunks raving Goku to the side saying that he wants to talk in private with her. Piccolo being there, being the third wheel and listening in on the conversation, telling Goku that androids would be arriving in 3 years' time. Yeah, the whole 3 years thing. That it took, Goku wouldn't still look at as much as a female as she does, but has the certain distinctions of a female, thinking that, Goku probably did something to himself back in the day. He might have to ask his mom about this. Oh, Trunks, how far you don't know that Goku is actually a female. You did the same thing that every other person's done in Dragon Ball so far. Think that Goku's not a girl. Oh, Trunks, when would you think that Goku's a girl? I mean, it's understandable. Goku doesn't look that much of a feminine girl. Yeah, the muscles don't match up because, Gohan had a picture of his dad. He'll just think, he probably doesn't train as much in this timeline because of the leniency that he has. No, Trunks, you'd be dead wrong. You'd be very dead wrong. Okay, I can get what you're saying, Dragon Fist. Trunks would not understand why Goku looks weirdly different. Thinking that he made a wish on the Dragon Balls to look a little younger? Probably. He probably would do that. His mom does it. Well, did it, because no Dragon Balls in the future. The whole King Kami and Piccolo thing. And tell him about the androids, that they're becoming in 3 years' time, giving Goku the heart virus medicine. Goku being smart, but take it then and there. Not wasting any time. Trunks will be like, okay, no, now you don't gotta worry about it. But she wouldn't. She'll have many times to train for those 3 years. Trunks leaving, Oh yeah, with saying that Vegeta was his dad and Bulma was the mom, which is not true. In this timeline, Nappa's your daddy, dude. That sounded weird. I'm not saying that. Nappa's your dad in this timeline, dude. Well, in your timeline, Vegeta is your dad, but in this timeline, oh no, Nappa your dad. That whole entire time switching thing, alternate universe, that little tidbit. Vegeta saying, Piccolo explaining whatever happened, and Piccolo being very confused, saying, Vegeta's not his dad. Nappa was his dad. Without knowing that alternate timelines, alternate universes and stuff like that. So we got them training. Hold on, give me a second. I'll have to find a picture. We got them training for the androids. And at this time, this is where Vegeta and Goku would be training a lot. And I mean a lot. Getting to get stronger together. I'm not going to bring up power levels ever again in this video, so we'll just bring up power levels in the next one. The whole Android saga thing being too much. And this is when power levels start going berserk, and I don't feel like explaining power levels anymore. So yeah. Goku and Vegeta were trained, and then after the first few months start, this is when Trunks left after, by the way. And train ended up falling in love with each other after the first year comes around. They end up getting married, having a kid in the same year, by the way. I'm not excluding this because it only takes, I believe, 9 months for a girl to give birth to a child. That's true, right? Comment down below if it's true. I don't really know the specifics. I'm going to say 9 to 10 months. I don't know. Gohan would be born. Vegeta wanted to give him a Saiyan name, but, Goku stepping in and saying that she wants to name her child after her grandfather, which would be a boy, Gohan. The second child would be Goten, but that would be a different story because this one would be a girl and not a guy. Saiyan, Gohan being a full-blooded Saiyan and not a half-blood Saiyan would have not that much potential, but not as less potential as his canon counterpart. So they would be training. Oh, if you're wondering, what about Videl? Wouldn't she be young? No. She'll be the same age as Gohan. If I didn't explain this, I'm making everyone the same age. So after the entire Dragon Ball series, they'll both be full adults. Which would, once the Cell saga ends, he'll be a teen. Wait, what? You're doing that, You're doing that as a time basis? Yes, I am. As soon as the Cell saga comes around, he'll be a teen. Because they need all the fighters they can get, so they're gonna wish for him to be, when instead of being 3 years old, he's gonna be, or 2, because 2 years, 2 years old. He's gonna be a full teen. Videl would be the same age because Videl would be a young child too around that time. Well, young teen at that time, and then them both going to the same high school. We'll get to that point eventually. Wishing him to be a teen, so this way he can actually fight with them more. And this is like as soon as they do the whole androids thing. Androids 19 and 20 doing the same thing with Yamcha, thrusting a hole into his stomach draining his energy, them locking on Yamcha's energy, Goku using instant transmission to get there quicker without Vegeta even noticing this, and Vegeta training with Gohan at the time, thinking, oh damn, his wife just left. And she is very feisty when she's pissed. If I didn't mention this, they will all have Super Saiyan, just being Gohan included, and Goku having Super Saiyan grade 4 way earlier than she did when with a canon counterpart. Them finding 20, and since Goku has a way better handle on it than her canon counterpart, destroys 20. 19 doing the solar flare that he learned from Krillin because he did it when he was spying on them on Namek. And, you know, Dr. Gero running away with Trunks popping up out of the blue again, asking what happened here, and that's not the android that came here. And this is where I'm going to leave everything for now. If you want to see more, just leave a comment down below and say you want to see more. If not, I'll just keep making them for the hell of it.